Ho, ho, ho!
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. Hi everyone, my name is Sarah and welcome to my channel. As you have already figured out, tonight is the night that we do the 8th day of Christmas, and that is Maids of Milking. We are working with a 20 by 20 inch canvas tonight, and these here, if you aren't sure what they are, these are the hands-off handles. I've had these since before Texas, but I moved into the studio and hadn't gotten a chance to utilize them. I'm really excited to be testing them out tonight. And if you have not seen them before, pardon me, there's these twist screws in here to create tension to hold them on. They slide right in on each side. And this also has about a 1.5 inch height, these screws do after they're screwed in. And this is really fantastic because I always put my paintings up on cups to elevate them, to keep the airflow above and below the canvas while it's drying so there's no cracking. And I won't even have to do that with this because they're already there and they give that height for me. So I'm really excited to utilize these tonight. These would be a wonderful Christmas present for somebody you know, or even for yourself. I'm not sure if they'd fit in a stocking, but in the meantime, so that's what we're gonna be using tonight. We're gonna test them out. I'm really excited about this. And 8 Maids of Milking is my pour this evening. And I was trying to figure out how I was gonna do this. You know, I'm thinking cows, black and white. So I got together 4 or 5 colors here. I have Obsidian by Deco Art Extreme Sheen. And then I have Artist Loft Flow Black, mixed 2 to 1. I have the Artist Loft Soft Bodied Acrylic mixed 2 to 1 as well, with some satin enamel in there. I also have Arteza's Silver. And so those were gonna be my 4 colors, but then I decided it needed a little bit of spice. And I have here Pebio's Iridescent Gold. So we're gonna layer that every once in a while in the cup, but not on every layer. And to represent 8 Maids of Milking, I have, let's see here, 8 3-ounce cups. And we are gonna do 4 baby kiss pours with them. And I'm going to layer my cup black, white side by side, or black and silver side by side, and then white and obsidian side by side, not on top of each other. And then after I pour a little bit of it like that in there, you'll see what I'm doing. I'll do another layer, but opposite, and you know, we'll go from there and you'll see how it's going down. So those are my udders, which I'm sure are way too many on a cow because I didn't check, but those are my 8 Maids of Milking, and we're going to create something fun on the canvas. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is separate them into 2 lines. And the one thing I'm gonna have to do is pour them simultaneously, like at the same time, 2 cups, so that they flow in there perfectly. And that did not happen. All right. It's harder than it looks when you're using Deco Art Extreme Sheen because it's thicker than the white. So that's gonna be a hot mess, but it's gonna be worth it. So this time I'm gonna do drizzle a whole layer of the gold on top. little more in this one. If you have missed any of the previous pours, you can definitely check out the links below to all of our channels. I'm collaborating with Mack Art Studio and Mina Villegas Art. And seeing as though we're on the 8th day, Mina went last night with the 7th day, which I believe is 7 swans of swimming. So this time I've changed, instead of being white and obsidian, it's gonna be obsidian and white. I'm not sure if it's really gonna make a whole lot of difference, but I'm going to do black and silver. This is a lot easier because the silver is just an Arteza color. It's not a deco art. And then we're gonna do a little layer of gold. All right, used up the gold, and then we're gonna swap this way and this way, and then do the gold on the outside of the silver on the inside. The white will end up being like a flow extender also when I put them, I think, on the top, because I don't want just detail. I want the detail to show up a little bit after. And then I'm gonna put the black on this side. So I'm not exactly sure how this is even gonna turn out, but we're having fun either way. Because I've never poured or layered the cups these way before with single layers in between the split layers. Okay, I'm gonna just put that to the side. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. All right, here we go. There's one. A little white paint right here. I'm gonna change it up because there's a bunch of black here. And swap sides. I'm gonna do this. Right here. All right. So I don't know. It looked pretty cool. All right, so we have, our maids have milked. And I'm just moving this around a bit. There we go. And I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna wreck it. Because why not?
On this cold December day, we are on our merry way, riding along, just singing a song, barreling through the snow.
I'm really not liking this area here. So there's just a little too much obsidian. Although I love the obsidian, I just don't want it to look too gray in there. I love this one and this one. Well, I like them all. So, all right, one more torch and then we're gonna get to tilting. And I've got these hands. This is gonna be so alien for me. Center. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is probably one of my favorite pieces. I'll bring this back a little bit this way and stretch down to here because I see my composition already has formed. And I really want to keep this in here and the lacing and whatnot and cell working here. So we're gonna bring this down this way. And over a smidge. There's a bubble there, sticking up. And this side, I think I'm just gonna put some leftover paint here to help with flow extension. Maybe I can get it off of here. That'll take forever, but I don't wanna waste anything with this piece. Just gonna move it a little. I've got a lot of runoff here. That's good enough. I'm gonna go off that edge. And quickly bring it back to center. All right. I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna write down this way a little bit. I'm done. So yeah. All right, guys. This was 6 Maids of Milking, and we'll show you an up close in just one moment. And the dried results are gonna be at the end, hopefully. All right, guys, so here is the 20 by 20 inch canvas. I did end up putting it up on cups just for my own reasons, but you can certainly just use the handles as they have the screws that hang down right there. The handles worked great. I really enjoyed them. I'm definitely gonna use them again, so I highly recommend you, checking them out. Go to their website, the link is below, and go from there. Give yourself a little Christmas present or put it on your list. So this is 8 Maids of Milking, and I'm loving this piece. And I actually don't even mind the obsidian now that it's taken over a bit more, so it's not too white, it's not too gray or silver, but I'm super pleased with this end result. Hopefully we'll see the dried results next, and if not, we'll put it in 11 Pipers piping video later on this week. In the meantime, be sure to check out all of our previous videos if you've missed any. They've been pretty funny, and go further than there. This is the dried results of 8 Maids of Milking, and I love this area up here. There's so many pretty areas of this. Up in here with the lacing. And coming down. So I'm super happy with the dried results. I think it's pretty well balanced between the whites, the obsidian and black with the gold and silver. This is gonna look amazing once it's either resined or varnished. I'm not sure which direction I'm going to go with this piece, but anywho, thank you so much for joining us today for the 8th day of Christmas. And yeah, so up next tomorrow will be Lee and Jeremy Masse, and they are doing the 9th day of Christmas. And then followed up on Tuesday will be Mina, and then myself on Wednesday with the 11th day of Christmas, and that is Piper's Piping. So I'm still working on the thought on that, but we're getting there. All right, guys, thanks so much. You have a wonderful day. Bye.